just find a single carrot, and I was
like
pissed.
dildo or like an actual?
Right. All right. Welcome on back, guys, to the 20%.
What up?
Episode 15.
In the stew?
Yeah, a couple new things at the 20%. We have a website, so if you go to solo.to/the20pod, all of our links and shit are on there. Join our newsletter. We're going to be doing a giveaway and shit soon. And then, yeah, if you like the podcast, please leave like 5 stars on Apple and all that good shit, because it actually like really does help us grow and shit. So
Yeah.
Anyway, Lacey is back from Idaho.
Yes. It was definitely the mental break I needed.
Yeah. How long were you gone again? Was it a week?
Yeah, for a week and a half.
Week and a half.
It was like the first time that I've ever smoked weed, or like I didn't even. So I smoked weed, or just like did weeds, like I did some edibles with my uncles.
Oh, it was the first time you smoked with them.
And like with my younger brother. Like I've always been holding off because I didn't want to be the bad influence, but I was finally like, all right, you've been smoking pot for 2 years. Like, I guess I can finally smoke with you. And yeah, so.
And why? And you just went to see the fam?
Yeah, went and saw the fam, got some time.
What's your hometown name there?
Lewiston, Idaho.
Lewiston, Idaho.
Yeah,
is it?
good stuff.
How many people is it? Would you say like
probably like 33,000?
Oh, okay.
So
okay. So it's like a small city.
Big town.
Yeah, small
city, big town, but it's like an inconvenient size.
And what you said was like about 5-6 hour drive over there.
Yeah.
And your car made it.
And made it up a mountain. Here I am.
What kind of car is Nancy?
Nissan. She's a Nissan Versa.
Probably what, like a 2015?
Oh my god, 2009.
Ooh, that honestly, I've never had a car newer than 2006.
Yeah.
I've had my first car was a 92, and now I have a 97. So,
oh, dude.
Yeah.
My first one was a 95. I had a Nissan Altima.
Oh,
I think it was kind of it wasn't, it didn't look that pretty, but.
Mine was a Jerry the Jeep. He was a 2001 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Yo, Jeeps are cool.
Dude, he could drive through anything.
Like the old take the doors off Jeep, or is it like one of the newer
Grand Cherokee's like a.
Oh, Doug. Okay,
mom.
I didn't realize
it's
you
like
said.
A mom.
No, that's what my mom had.
Okay.
I didn't realize you said Jeep Grand.
But it was a good car.
My mom had one of those, and when I had just gotten my license, I think, and I don't know if you have it in Idaho, a curfew when you have like a junior license.
When you're like only 16 or
yeah, I forget what. Yeah, but yeah, the curfew was like you had to be home before 11 or whatever. Anyway, one night I was like rushing home, and I was on this back road, and I was in my mom's Grand Cherokee, and this deer just runs out, dude.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I nailed it going like 60, dude.
Oh.
No, luckily all it did, dude, was the deer I didn't hit it dead on. It was sprinting across, and I clipped it. And
that shit's scary.
Hit the side, and the only thing that it hit the grill and then went up on the windshield and then just kind of rolled off.
Did it smash your windshield?
No. The only thing that happened to the car was that the grill was cracked, and I was so scared. Obviously, I almost just already shit my pants because I'm scared. And then
did.
and then when I get home, I'm like, I can't tell my mom. She's literally gonna kill. She's gonna be she's gonna put me up for adoption.
Oh my gosh.
So I hid it from her, and then I don't know how long went by, a few days, maybe a week or something, and she went in the garage and noticed all this the cracking and the hair from the deer was still in the fucking grill. Yeah.
You didn't even hide the evidence.
I was so dumb. Yeah. Jeeps are cool. I want an older one.
It just, the only thing was I bought it for $1,000. It was super cheap, and we had to fix it up, but then it just never stopped having problems. It was amazing while it ran.
I've heard that about Jeeps, but
then it just
they're a lot of
one
upkeep.
thing after another. Yeah.
Jeeps are fucking dope.
Yeah, dude, you like Jeeps?
Dude, I fucking love Jeeps.
You never had one?
Jeep Wrangler.
No, I never had a Jeep. I would like one though.
Yeah.
My old roommate had a Patriot, And
That's one of those like newer mom SUV looking Jeep ones, right?
yeah, he said he regretted it and wanted a trooper?
I don't know.
It was something else, like more military style. Like he was in the Navy and stuff, so he was just like, like being on the man shit, you know?
Yeah. Jeep has this one model out that's really
The new
dope.
truck it's not dope. It's hideous. It
Wait,
looks
what?
so bad. The new Jeep truck. It looks like a Jeep Wrangler, but with like a back end.
What? Hold on, I'm pulling it up right
A
now.
bed?
Hold on. Jeep truck?
Like a pickup, I guess, would be.
Oh,
Oh, that's it. It's like ugly as heck.
Oh no. Pick one or the other. Oh my god.
It's
You know
so
what that-
bad.
you know what
That
it is?
looks strange.
You know what's super nice though? Is a Mercedes truck. That looks fucking.
Wait, are you
I
being
haven't
legit?
seen
it looks
those.
extra as fuck, but it looks
To
pretty
love a
dope. Like
Mercedes.
the all black one.
Oh, like a G-Wagon?
No.
Like it's a truck. It's like
It's a
cool.
pickup.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm
Like that.
Googling it right now and I'm not. Mercedes. I did not know they made trucks.
They make a
Pickup.
truck. It's pretty dope.
Dude, that's a G-Wagon.
Dude, it's only
Look at how-
it's only 70,000.
Yeah, those are cool. Yeah. These
Wait,
ones
what are they brand new though? Aren't they like
A lot, yeah. But this is a 2013 for 68,000, which is still crazy. Yeah, that's a G-Wagon.
Yeah, I know, I like G-Wagons.
Yeah, that's when you're balling out.
Like a Kardashian.
I can't even fucking afford, I don't even have a car, dude. I'm
No.
25. That was, I think,
But that's pretty common in a city.
yeah, I haven't really needed one.
Yeah.
I've had one as a convenience because of the roommate situation, but,
Mm-hmm.
and especially me and Cyrus plan on moving to, this downtown city when this lease is up
That's fucking
in,
awesome.
6 months. And so I don't think I need a car if I'm going to be down there.
Are you for surezies on that?
What, moving downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. It's Seattle or, Seattle or bust.
Okay.
I'm done with the suburbs. I'm done.
I like
Yeah.
It's
the
fine.
outskirts-
It's fine.
Yeah,
But-
everyone's like, "Why? Why do you wanna go downtown?" And I'm like, "Cause it's fucking fun."
Yo,
And I'm
it's-
tired of being,
It's
in the
it's
middle of nowhere all the
hustling.
time.
It's bustling. There's just people are just moving and
People are
there's
actually doing
there's
shit.
Well, that's
life.
the end goal
Life
for
is
me, too.
happening down there. It just seems very still
Mm-hmm.
most nights around here. I would love to live above a pizza shop or some kind of business that I don't know. I don't mind the noise. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I moved out here to get out of my small town, and that's what
Yeah.
I've thought about Everett. Still kind of has that.
Yeah. No. Everett.
Smaller town community, but in a big city type way.
Yeah.
Like a bigger city. So it would be cool to be in this city where it's just
Would you
always
ever-
busy.
Would you ever live in downtown Seattle?
Yeah, that would be that was actually the plan when this lease is up to
And when's yours
be
up?
in city limits. November.
Interesting. What do you think what's the plan? What do you think's gonna happen?
I just want to grow.
Do you think you'll remain in Everett?
I think it I don't know. It's just COVID threw everything off. I would like to be in Seattle, but
Yeah.
what's life even gonna be like in November?
Yeah.
If we're still in this lockdown, phase 1 type shit, or this COVID continues to hit the fan, in a way, I still kind of feel like a sitting duck.
Yeah. In Florida, I think it was yesterday, 9,000 new cases.
Exactly. And Texas too.
They just
and Arizona.
They had to re-shut down their bars.
Yeah. Which is good
no
though.
one was wearing masks, but I mean still, and it's mandatory to wear masks now.
Yeah, that just passed here in
yeah.
Washington.
I'm gonna get a mask that says "fuck masks," and it's
No.
not. I understand.
Why?
I understand. Okay, I'm not a Republican. I understand. People are making it, a super political thing. But I don't like, shit on my face. I don't know.
I already had an old man freak out at Starbucks today. He came in and my shift was like, "Hey, do you have a mask by chance?" And he's like, "I don't have to wear a mask. It's against the Constitution."
Oh my god.
And my shift was like, well, this is a business and we can refuse to serve you.
yeah.
And he's like, you can go outside and order and I'll bring it out to you, but that's all we're gonna do for you. And then the guy just like was like, I don't need this, and like stormed out.
Like, damn, he showed
like,
you.
Okay. Bye, bud.
I don't know. The mask is just like, think about this. I mean, like, people in the medical field, doctors and shit, they wear those masks like 12 hours a fucking day, okay? Like, it's just what's right. It's not like they like to, like, I think a mask, you wearing a mask right now is just mutual respect for the person next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because it's not supposed to be
yeah,
keeping your shit in.
Because
Not,
exactly, the mask
keeping
isn't.
you from getting sick.
Yeah, I think that the mask is less about you. It's more about.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's about you. It helps you not contract it. But, I mean, who knows? I mean, that's the thing. Maybe we don't even know. There's so many things we don't fucking know with this stupid COVID.
I got like really anxious towards the last few days of my trip because like it's starting to get bad again, and
you were just around a lot of people.
Yeah, like I'm coming from a hot spot, and I'm like, if any, like my grandparents insisted on seeing me and like doing like a big dinner, and I'm like, if they were to get sick, I could never forgive myself. But
yeah, well, so I mean, I don't know. Do you think is California open? Do we know if California's open?
I don't know. I have a feeling things are just starting to slow down a little.
Because,
man, stop.
Like, I totally get it if they do have to re-shut down. I'm going to assume most people aren't going to understand. Mm-hmm. But, like, it's still good. That'd be devastating.
So nice going to restaurants again, though. And, like I know they're not going to well, they are considering phase 1 again, but I also heard that, like, things aren't going to shut down like they did because our economy
literally
can't handle
it.
Yeah.
We don't have an
like Starbucks already like cut everyone's hours a shitload, and like we're not getting paid.
How much did you would you say is like just to like put in perspective for people? Like,
okay, well I did miss a day this week, but
I mean just on average, you don't have to say like exactly or anything.
No, like the next few weeks, so I'd normally be getting around 30, maybe a little more, and this week and like next week it's only like 22.
Okay, so you're basically missing like. Because what you do like 4-hour shifts there sometimes? You missing like a shift or two? It just depends on the
day, yeah. But basically it's like a day's been taken away, yeah.
But that's a lot of hours across the board in general.
That's still like could be like part of a bill or something.
Yeah, and or somewhat that like some places require you to have so many hours for the benefits like.
Yeah,
I bet.
I don't have my benefits.
Yeah, but I mean in general like I couldn't imagine the people going through that like
with families and stuff.
Yeah, during the most like what's the word the pandemic, like you're just so susceptible to damage from this, whether it be the actual virus itself, financial repercussions, like, and then you don't even get your health care.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't get it. How don't we have free like universal health care? It's stupid. I don't want to get all political and shit because politics is fucking stupid and all of them are liars. But like, dude, like there's so many videos I've seen on like YouTube. Mm-hmm. People like will just go on the street and interview people in different countries and ask them questions related to like how much do you think this procedure is or this prescription, and people are dumbfounded by how much like. What is it's crazy.
It's fucked. Like insulin, like people just dying from type 1 diabetes because they can't afford the insulin. Yeah, like
and then the fuck part with that is
it's been around forever too. Yeah. Like
and they just I don't know if it was how recent, but they did drop the price to something like
reasonable.
It was like but they could have done that the whole time.
Absolutely.
So it's like you don't deserve a pat on the back. Like people were, I don't understand how people value the fucking like money over someone's life. Like how shitty of a human being do you have to be in positions making those calls? Like,
but people are just like greedy. Like.
Do you think people
even if it's not something big like that, like people are greedy like that in small ways too. Just like shitty fucking people, like 90 Days Fiance, like those people that come over and just literally use someone, like to become like I just can't.
You guys know that big popular the meme with the really short guy,
Big Ed, or No Neck Ed.
That's sad.
Yeah, like can you imagine though using someone like that, like.
Yeah,
It's
but
insane.
like it is. But dude, they have to have an inkling of what they're getting into. I'm not saying they have the full picture. Maybe some of them actually do have feelings for the person.
Blind as love is like the truest cliche, like little saying.
Love is blind.
Wait, what'd you say? Blind is love.
Blind is love. Oh no.
Blind people have
love.
Let me just take another rip.
Blind is love. That's gonna be the new sign in Housewives' kitchen. All the time. Instead of eat, pray, love, it's just
blind is love. Oh no.
Blind. I mean, yeah, that's good. You need to trademark that.
I'm gonna get that on one of our T-shirts.
What was I saying before that though?
That you like have to kind of know.
Yeah, like they're being filmed. I guarantee you they have some sort of like management or lawyer, and they have to read these contracts and all that's filmed. And come on,
but still, like that happens with people who aren't being filmed though too.
Like, yeah.
It's a common
Do you think
thing.
people are just?
That's why they try to protect people. They have all these laws to like attempt to protect stupid Americans, but
fuck, I lost my thought. Mine's like going crazy. Big Ed signing contracts.
Just being greedy shit.
Yeah. This is my question. So, do you think people are just naturally greedy, and it's something you have to be?
I think something
Conscious
can
of.
trigger.
Everyone's naturally an asshole and just doesn't give a fuck.
I just think everyone's world revolves around themselves. It's why like people get pissed off like when they're impatient, like when you're like serving or something, you know. Carrots.
Do you think greed is something is more of something you have to teach yourself not to do, or something you need to teach yourself more of? Like people become greedy, or they already are, and it just stays that way.
I think something has to
People
trigger it.
become greedy at some point, and it could be at the beginning of their life, and it could be toward.
But you think
like,
everybody eventually, at some point in their life, is greedy? Or?
Absolutely.
Yeah, when it comes, yeah.
Okay.
In some ways, you know.
But then, like, the whole, I mean, just like money-wise, like I'm not.
Yeah.
Do you think you like? Yeah. Do you think you're greedy, Cyrus? Start with you.
I
like, would you put yourself above someone else?
I would never
for
ask,
financial gain.
Would I prostitute myself?
No. Would you? What was the word I used?
Put himself.
Yeah. Would you put yourself over someone else for a profit?
Like, would you fuck someone over?
Not you don't necessarily fuck them over,
No.
but would you?
I would always like when I.
You would at least never intentionally do this. Like,
yeah.
You would never be like, wow, okay.
Yeah, I can't think of
And
a
I'm
situation
okay. I've
where
always
that could
like
potentially happen.
Yeah, I always want to be. I just want to like know in the mirror that like I didn't fuck anyone over, and I did like the right thing. You know.
Okay.
And even if it means like taking less money than I should, I don't mind that. I literally don't.
I don't know. I didn't grow up with a ton of money. I grew up, I would say, pretty poor. I mean, still, I had it like I had a roof over my head, and like, we had utilities, and like it was fine. But I'm just not greedy at all. Like, I don't. Is that just because that's me, or is that because of I grew up with no money?
I think it depends on the person, because there's poor people that are, they'll steal, and not give a shit, but at the same time like complain that they're broke and stuff like that.
Or like,
but those people that just don't know how to handle money.
When like a parent dies or a relative dies, and people get all weird about like the dead person's items. Like, I feel like that brings out greed in people. But I would like never do that to my siblings or anything. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, when people like you start arguing about like
when my grandpa died, for example, like my aunt just kind of like cast it away, like my dad's siblings. Like, I don't know. It just all of a sudden became about money and items and shit like that. And it caused like a big fight in the family. So. But I feel like that happens with like a lot of families.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
well,
like,
that's who. Like, that's when you know, like, who in the family, like I said, is a piece of shit. Like, yeah, you know, you can't just. I love that person for the memory of that person, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we're gonna, you know, like my aunt died of breast cancer, and I think she had two sons. One son got the house and like I think all the money and shit, and the other son kind of didn't really like get anything. I don't think, from what I hear and what I see, and that's pretty shitty. You know, I get it. You know, one has kids and stuff, but still, I mean, provide for yourself, and don't just expect, well, this death is gonna, you know, help me in that way. You know, that's pretty shitty.
yeah.
I don't know. Just like remembering them for the good things.
Yeah, you shouldn't be worrying about who gets what or how much of what, or that's just stupid. That should like that exactly the point. Like when you die, you don't take the money with you. So like I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm you know trying to find the line of like, you know, obviously I want my kids to be taken care of. Like I don't want to be as poor as I was when I was growing up. Not that it was like severely bad, but like we definitely didn't have a ton of money.
But that's not what you want.
And it was stressful
to be focused on.
But then I also do want it because I want my kids to know the struggle. Like, but I don't know, how do you find that fine line? I don't fucking know.
Right, yeah. Because like the son of a man that's a great man. Right, you know?
What do you mean?
Like your dad, like those guys that have like trust funds and like they have their whole life set up for them, and like they got to drive like a, you know, Mercedes to school and whatever.
Yeah.
It was their dad's or whatever. They did, and it just like builds up like no work ethic, I think, and
yeah,
because they have no reason to. Why would I work hard when everything's given to me? So that just like mindset just grows and grows and grows.
Like I legitimately feel bad for a lot of those kids. Like they don't have a concept of a dollar or like, dude, even if I become like a millionaire by some stroke of God, like my kid is allowed like $2,500 to get his first car. Like I don't care. You get a fucking beater, bro. Like
no 16. Like I feel like 16-year-olds just make dumb fucking decisions. Like why are you gonna let them behind a $60,000-$70,000 car? Like,
God, dude, it's so funny. But when you're 16, it's so funny. You just think you know everything.
You do. They do. Like you go through that obnoxious, just weird middle school age, and then next thing you know, like you're like hot shit, like know everything. Like preteens and teenagers are the worst.
Biggest complex.
No, but those are like some really fucking hard years. Like you're like when you like go through like
everything's a big deal.
Like like the whole like puberty, high school, like,
and you think it's such like a huge part of your life,
and it's like so minuscule.
Yeah, but like for some people that's like the best days of their lives.
Yeah,
like they
that's
never
sad.
like they peak in high school and then like
it's all downhill.
Yeah.
That's rough. Yeah. I would say my life has gotten a lot better after high school.
Yeah.
I think I've thrived. I never went to school in high school.
I had a really bad attendance.
Like, Mom, I don't feel good. And she's like, what's wrong? Cramps. And she's like, okay, I'll call them. But it was chill. I had good grades.
I was an awful student. I just didn't care, like, and to this day, like, I just don't care, like, and it's not because I like, oh, I'm like so cool, whatever, fuck you, the system. Like, I just genuinely think unless you like 100% sure of what you're going after in high school, which 95% have no fucking clue, don't even act like you do. I just don't think there's a big difference between getting D's and getting A's. Like, it just doesn't prove anything.
Well, it's regurgitation.
Yeah, it really exactly. It's a limited like sample size. Like you, I don't know. Just because you do great in high school doesn't mean shit. Like,
yeah, I didn't care at all.
I graduated.
I don't have student loan debt, but sometimes I'm like, fuck. Like a lot of my classmates are like finishing and getting their like diplomas and their adult jobs. And I'm like, ooh. But, like, I'm happy. Like,
yeah.
So, and I like being, like, kind of a free spirit. And, like, I only have my car bill.
That's definitely
So-
yeah. You're a really free spirit, and that's the thing. That's where I'm at. It's just like I don't know what I'm doing at all, but it's also like it's terrifying and like the best thing ever.
I just want to be like a happy, good person. And
Yeah.
I think that's like.
It sounds
you can only
really
ask for so much more. I'm not like a materialistic
Yeah.
person. So.
It sounds really generic, but like
Yeah.
no, literally, I just want like no debt.
Yeah.
And like I'm okay with like I used to hate the idea of having like a normal job. Like I always thought I was going to do something way better.
Me too.
And I still think I can, but you know, for the time being, you know, I'm really happy. Like you know, I just my birthday was on the 24th, and I turned 25 now, and like I don't know. I'm like I just feel like I'm a pretty simple person these days. Like I like a few things, and like I try to live very minimalistic. Like
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of belongings. Like,
Did you have a good birthday?
dude, my birthday was fucking awesome.
Your
Like,
birthday was fun.
I had so much fun, and like
I know, I was only even there for like a fraction of it, but still, the
Yeah.
fraction was a good time.
Dude, the Smith Tower.
yeah. So yeah, no, it was a fucking awesome day. So me and my girlfriend Lauren went to dinner at this place called List in Belltown. It was very good. Like some of the best food I've ever had. Like, we had some bomb ass drinks there. It was very expensive. And then we walked to the Smith Tower and had some drinks up there, which for people who don't know, it used to be the tallest building in Seattle. Now it's just like a giant ass office building with like a bar at the top and an observatory space.
Yeah, it was great going there. I had fun.
Yeah, so you have to pay $12 to go in, which I did not know. I'm very sorry. To
It's
Jamin,
fine,
yeah,
like,
you
I
didn't
don't
have
care.
you didn't have going up, but
No, I was totally okay with paying. Like I already knew, actually.
oh, I did
So-
not know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go get your ticket and then you walk through this like mini museum they have. It was like I don't know what the theme was, but I don't know. It
Well,
was
what
like
were they showcasing?
I don't know. I walked through it pretty quick, so I got really bored instantly. and then you talk to this concierge person. You go up in an elevator to the 35th floor, I think it was, and there's this like, overpriced bar at the top. The drinks were pretty gross, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
Damn. Good view though.
dude, beautiful view.
Paying for the view, honestly.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
like I wouldn't go up there to drink, but
Mm.
like no, my cocktail was like $18 and it tasted awful.
Damn.
I know the server came over at like the bar that I joined you guys at, and you guys were like, "Wait, how much are these drinks?" And he's like, "Oh, they're only like $10," and you guys were like, "Oh, thank God, they're not like 18."
Yeah.
Like triggered from the last place.
Yeah. But it was we took such a cute picture up there and then but yeah, Cyrus did not meet us there. It was only me, Lauren, and our other friend.
No, I was
Jane.
there, okay? I was at the bottom, so I drove all the way there, and I got to the observatory. They were like, oh, you got $12? And
You
I
want to
was-
rewind a little bit? Tell them what you forgot.
Well, I got there, and I was like, yeah, I totally got $12. Here you go, man. Let me pull out my wallet. And I was like, okay, let me go grab my wallet that I totally have in my car. And I was like, nope, it's 30 minutes north.
So you drove 30 minutes into the city with no wallet.
yeah, and then another
30 minutes back,
back.
and then another 30 minutes.
I know.
And then like another 25 minutes getting to Fremont
The bar,
in
yeah.
Seattle. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to apologize because the planning was very awful. I'm a terrible
Yeah.
planner.
We were trying to
Anyone-
be like secretive, but like be
Yeah, I saw
there,
Lauren
too.
messaging people, and I'm just like, she's like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, but like, because like Lacey would message me, and I'm just like, what do I say? She's like, don't say, I got it. But that was cool. And then we went to this bar called Stampede. Oh, before that, in the parking garage where Jamin's car was, it smelled like urine really badly, and there are these homeless
Yeah,
people.
that whole block.
Yeah. It was Jamin was bitching up a storm. He's like, I fucking hate Seattle. This place is so nasty. He's like, it smells so
That
gross.
just sounds like
The smell
Jamin.
was like overwhelming though.
Yeah.
On that block, it was
Yeah.
Piss was definitely. I was looking around. I was like, I don't even see anything. Like, what's? It's just lingering.
Like piss is just an
Hey,
active ingredient in the
asparagus.
streets. Like,
but I think that's just with every big city. It's like collateral. Like, sorry, the homeless.
and then there were like these homeless people in like the parking garage, and like there was like these. They were like drinking like a little bit down from us.
Some big lady like shook me down for the change that she it was like it's obviously in my center console. So
Yeah.
she was like, I was like, I hand her a little bit, and she was like, "Are you care for any more?"
Wait,
I glared at
give me a
this
sec.
bitch.
Wait.
I glared at this homeless bitch. She was a great lady, but like,
So you were
you're
in
gonna
your- you were
beg
in-
and beg and
You
then
were
beg second
you were
time.
in your car, and a homeless
pulling
lady
into the
asked you-
garage.
and a homeless lady asked you for money.
Yeah,
And you
Sorry,
and
care
you
for
gave
any
her some
change?
out of your center console.
Yeah.
And then she still
And
went.
she looks down. She's still looking down at like the rest of the change. And she's, any more, sir?
Oh my god, dude, that's a bold.
I
knew-
glared
But
at
hey,
you were
her.
holding
hey.
back.
Fucking, she got some more out.
Yeah, no, I was
I mean, you gotta
just
do
about
what you
to
gotta
say.
do,
I was
yeah.
just about to say, closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah, she hustled me.
No, and then there's this.
That's all it takes.
Jamin, like when he was driving out, like one of their like empty bottles had rolled down, and like he hit it with his tire. I swear to fucking god, bro. He's like, dude, if my tire is fucking, like, he was so mad. And then I was talking to this one homeless dude, and he was basically asking for money, and I was like, yeah, I gave him like this $1, and I was like, yo, grub up, bro. And then
That's so douchey.
and then I know. I was already a little tipsy, and I thought it was very funny at the time. I was like, "Grub up," and then he looked at the dollar. He was like, and then he proceeded to ask Jamin for money.
Damn, they were that aggressive?
Well, hey, it's expensive in Seattle.
Shit, I guess.
Yeah, and
Times
then
are
we
tough
went to
right
that
now.
bar in Fremont, and that was pretty cool. We had chicken dumplings.
Yeah, that's
They had these
cool.
in-house made chicken dumplings, and the bill was like $236.
Yeah, it's pretty
Which
sweet.
was ouchie.
Those
Gotta love
cocktails are
Seattle.
expensive.
Yeah, but no, it was hella worth it.
It was a fun time.
Yeah, I was nervous about driving into the city because I'm not a good driver and there's a lot of traffic.
Well, luckily
but-
Fremont's not like
Yeah,
city.
it wasn't
city.
bad.
Yeah.
I like Googled and saw it was by Green Lake, and I was like, okay,
Yeah,
you can do it.
yeah. I mean, honestly, if I can't live in Seattle, I'd be cool with living in like Fremont or Ballard, I guess.
It would just be nice to be in like a walking area.
Yeah. And then then we finished up at the local dive bar, Pub 44. And I didn't even know we were going there. I thought we were going home after the second place, and then Lauren just, I guess, invited all you guys. So
Got your ass.
yeah. And then
Happy birthday, bitch.
and then I did. I was very intoxicated, and I did cocaine in someone's car. And I don't.
How reckless of you.
Yeah. sorry, Mom. But yeah, it was such a fun night. And yeah, you guys are awesome. So that was dope. Got some true homies. Yes, but 25 feels fucking good. Like, honestly, I've like never felt better.
Yeah.
I feel very like grateful nowadays. Like, life's good. Like, I know the world's like falling apart and shit, but like, damn, dude, I got a good life.
Yeah,
I mean, there's people that don't know where their next meal's coming from, and like,
exactly.
we get to like, we buy alcohol and clothing and weed, and like, we get all this cool extra shit, and like, even though we're still like technically poor and everything, but like, we're still living a good life. Like, things are good. Like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Good.
So yeah, I'm just grateful. I think that's the most I've learned over the last year. Just to be grateful.
Yeah.
Go
That's good.
into
I just expect the world to give you like absolute garbage, and you'll never be disappointed.
Yeah.
wow, what a slogan!
Yeah, damn, dude.
That's how you should start your motivational speech.
Yeah, but like do your best while it's giving you garbage out of spite, though. Is
Like,
that.
I feel like you got to make your environment as healthy as possible, and I feel like it's been really healthy here. Like, at least in our house, I feel like we have a pretty good vibe here, and like, there's no weird like tension.
We don't have to lock our doors.
Mom, I'll quit bragging.
Sorry, I see. I don't know, but that's
okay.
the thing. This is the first time I've had that. Like,
Yeah.
it's taken me a while to get here. But yeah, things are just really good. I got my cat, I got my friends, I got my girl. Got the podcast, got the books, got the writing.
This is like a good storyline for like one of those like cheesy shows on like ABC.
Yeah.
Family.
That's the thing.
Like a Friends show.
Everything important sounds so fucking cheesy. Like, I can't win. Like, I sound like a little bitch. Like, ooh, you're getting your life together, you bitch.
Oh, you're
pussy.
happy. You're not happy.
You're actually trying at life. Piece of shit. Dumbass.
But yeah, I mean, and you know this really well, Cyrus. Like, just like growing up in a certain environment, like just there's a feeling in the house. It's just like overbearing that like
Yeah.
I hate that I have to say it that way because like, you know, it's my family, but like
No,
like,
I always thought like, you know,
it really bogged me down.
you just have that like urgency when you're a kid to get the fuck out of the house. And I always thought like, well, you know, I'll definitely miss it, you know, a little bit while I'm out. No, I fucking don't. Like, that's what's like pretty fucked up. But like, I'm the happiest I've ever been. And it's
And and at the same time, like it doesn't take much. Like, we don't have a lot.
yeah, we have very little. I'm in debt, you know.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, I
like,
wouldn't say very. I mean, I think we just have simple lives.
yeah.
And I used to think
Right
simple
now.
was really boring and like you didn't try, but like there's a lot of beauty in like the mundane things. Like I enjoy waking up. Like
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, and for a couple years it was just hella like I never dealt with like depression or anything back home, but here is when I like felt it for the first time, like for a couple years. But yeah, no, just learned a lot of lessons by 25. I think just learned a lot, like just let a lot of shit go and just keep moving. Like, and you get one life. Like, the odds of being alive are 500 million to 1. Think about that.
Exactly.
That's crazy. So like, fuck.
That's why, like I said, like just being happy and being a good person and like being surrounded by other good people, like
Just use your fucking manners.
and like meeting cool people.
Yeah,
and
no,
hearing
if you're listening to this and you're
stories
fucking mean to restaurant or retail or any fucking workers right now, I hope
we don't want you.
I hope your garage burns down.
Ooh.
Yeah, not the house, just the garage. I'm being nice.
Wouldn't it be like the
I hope
irony?
there's
Someone's
pine cones
like,
in your pool, bitch.
It's so much harder to be mean and like I don't get it. Like, people just chill.
It literally takes energy.
I feel like people don't realize they're mean though, too.
That's true. And people do get offended really easily.
Yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah. Like, people fuck up. Oh well.
Yeah.
So what, your uncle molested you? And drink Shasta.
Yeah, drink it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I gotta drive across the country in fucking 2 weeks.
I think that's going to be like a big thing.
Yeah, no, I'm like...
it's like you're going to come to some realization driving that
It's going to be awesome, just like...
You're going to get an epiphany in that car with no tabs.
I think you are going to have some type of...
that's 2,800 miles with 3-year expired tabs. It's going to be tough.
Nothing wrong with that.
We should already start making our like free Ryan
Like
t-shirts with like the Monopoly gels.
I don't know. It's
We just have to be ready to pack up and go get him. The whole crew. We're coming for you,
I'll
buddy.
call you from the payphone as my one phone call.
Guys, you're never gonna believe this. I'm on a payphone. 30 seconds left. Wait.
Oh yeah. Also,
First of all, I have to make this very fast on my Adderall. You have to get me out of here. These cops are not happy. They're looking at me right now.
Do you guys know this is a felony? Oh.
my potential cellmate says I have a lot of potential in front of me. And I'm very scared to
He
find
asked
out
me
what
what
that
I think
means.
about making my pants into work shorts. I
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know.
He said I gave him a real Daisy Duke vibe.
You one of them Daisy Duke kind of girls. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because it's a fucking 2-door fucking tiny ass coupe, VW coupe with a 45-pound husky and a shit ton of belongings.
Just be careful, man.
I know. I don't like people like my mom when I was younger. She would just always assume the worst. Like this, like she'd be like, "Well, what if like this happens?" I'm like, "Mom, like, well, what if your tires fall off or something stupid?" I'm just like, "Yo, just stop thinking. Like, yes, it could happen, but like, let's not think like that." That's what we had to do about when I moved out here in the van that we bought and drove across country. Like, everyone was like, "Well, like, I don't think it's gonna make it. Like, you bought it off Craigslist for $600, like," and we're like, "Dude, it's fine." And yeah, it made it. So fucking suck it. Yeah. It was probably we got very lucky, but like, fuck you. just you gotta, what's the word? Put it into existence.
Yes.
Manifest.
True. Don't. Yes. Yeah. Manifesting. Don't put bad energy.
Yeah.
Out there.
Fuck you. Everything's gonna be fine. But no, I'm gonna see a lot of. I can't wait to grab like. I love knickknacks and shit.
Yeah.
I always try and find like cool, like small random gifts for people, and it's gonna be great. And Lily's gonna see so much.
Yeah.
She's gonna love it. I think my plan. I'm gonna try and make a little scrapbook out of the trip. Like,
please do.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be like a trip you're gonna remember for the rest of your life. Like,
yeah,
it's gonna be.
This is like gonna be the second coolest one since the first one. And I've been itching to like. Cyrus can tell you. There's so many nights I'm just sitting here like, "Yo, bro, like when this lease is up, let's get a van.
Let's just buy a van.
Let's go with like take the podcast
That's
with
your
us."
alternative.
I want to
like,
go.
Seriously.
to Seattle Loft. Seattle Loft,
I'm
or like buy
that
a van
would
and
be
like
like-
anywhere.
Exactly. I'm
Pretty
no.
fucking awesome.
I think I'm just not a medium like it's either one or the other. Like
Yeah.
it's like
0 to 100.
That's why I don't want debt though, so that if any time like
do you have a
it's
lot of
gonna
debt?
happen. No, I just have my car payment. That's literally it. So I've never had a
Is it
credit card. I've never.
Is it just I take it just a couple thousand, nothing too expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a few thousand.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could be upping. Like I could pay more and like
Yeah.
crack it out or.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Because and then me and Cyrus are climbing out of our debt, and we're gonna be debt free soon, and
Yeah.
it feels good. Like
Yeah.
my credit score is fucking good. Like. I don't know, like that's how I know I'm old, because this shit, like, I should not give a fuck about my credit score. Like, 16-year-old me would be like, ugh, God, like, nerd.
What'd you get on free credit? Karma.com.
But that's the thing. Like, growing up, like, nobody was ever like, yeah, like, probably shouldn't have a lot of debt, and like maybe like work on your credit. Like, I don't know.
But it's like
I
shitty
didn't get
because you kind of have to have debt to work on your credit a little bit, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. My parents had like crippling debt.
Yeah.
And it's just so stressful.
Yeah.
I'm just not. I refuse to do that. No way.
It just ties you down.
Yeah.
That's harsh. I just paid 1,000 or like 1,300 or something like that. So I'm down to 3,400. So negative 3,400.
Well.
How long do you think that'll take you?
About a month.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm just gonna be putting away like 500 each paycheck into
awesome.
savings, and then once I'm at like a comfortable like few thousand, like maybe this fall, then I'll just start throwing 500s into that.
Yeah.
So.
My savings is pretty sad. It's like $65,
But
it's
it's
there.
just starting. It's as long as you have an amount, like it's just starting.
Yeah.
Because my issue with it for the longest time, like, because up until this year, I didn't save a fucking dollar.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was like having a really bad day at work or something. I came home and I didn't make any money, and like I was having this epiphany. I was like, I'm fucking 24 years old. I didn't make any money at work tonight. I literally have like $4 to my name. Like, you know, it's just like those moments like that. It's just like, all right, like it's cool, like it's funny, like, you know, I got $3. Like it's that, like, don't get me wrong, it's fucking funny, but like, and we've all been there, but like, Nobody wants that. Nobody like at the end of the day. So
no, that it feels good to get out of debt, and I'm excited for the Seattle loft. Would be
hopefully. I mean, like I said, we gotta see how this COVID plays out and shit, dude.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next 5 years. Like they're gonna
Me
be
too.
fun.
That's what everyone, for some reason, at my Starbucks asked if, like, going back home made me want to move back. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, I love my family so much, but
Yeah.
never, ever, ever,
No.
ever will I move back.
Yeah.
Like, just, I was never meant for small town life.
Yeah.
2 years later, moving back.
Yeah.
This is hard.
Going on up.
Yeah, I think everyone needs to at least see some new shit. Like,
Yeah.
don't stay in
Like people in Pennsylvania or people in like Montana or Idaho that have been there their entire lives and haven't gone anywhere.
Especially.
But I mean, here's the thing.
And they're
it's
like
tough.
proud of it.
I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, and then there's like again nothing wrong with it, but just a lot of people that never get out a lot of their surroundings. Like they have only so much perspective on things. That's all I want from people. I don't care like what you do at the end of the day. Like if you want to have a quiet life on your hick ranch, like I don't care. Like if that's what you like, that's what you like. I'm not in any spot to judge anyone's lifestyle. Like people, you know, I know some of it's circumstantial. Like
sure.
like for my family, I know like my mom wasn't necessarily dealt the greatest hand, so she didn't really ever leave her area. And that's probably where I got my itch to leave so bad.
Plus, it's scary. Like, I only came 6 hours away. You are across the country. Like,
yeah,
pretty wild.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I can technically go home anytime I want.
Yeah, and
it's not the same for you.
I mean, me and Dakota had it planned for 10 months about.
Yeah.
But even the first probably like 6 or 7, my mom still didn't believe me. Like it took her a while to come around, and at the time I was really confused because I was 20, 21, but still a baby. Like I couldn't imagine like how hard that had to have been for her to like just see me pack up and go. But I didn't even think about that at the time. Like I didn't even see it that way. But now, you know, I get it, how hard that would be. Especially when, you know, your life isn't exactly the way you want it to be, and then you lose a big piece. And that's like the guilt I dealt with for a while, because I don't know, I don't have a relationship with my brother or anyone. Like it's just like, but I'm happy. I had to do what I had to do. There's just consequences to being happy sometimes.
It's true.
But fuck it, dude, life's great. So like it's just like and nowadays like my relationship with my mom is better than ever, like which is very strange. Like I didn't expect that. I'm glad it happened because she's dope and shit. But
yeah,
that's sweet.
Yeah, so I don't know. Looking forward to 26 and 27 and all that stuff, because life's just getting started. I mean, because none of us still not even know what the hell we're doing. Like,
I kind of know what I'm doing. I think so, maybe. Not really.
yes, Cyrus ordered some EMT books offline to start reading up on that.
Crash Course, Emergency Medical Technician,
probably
flashcards.
hang out with my roommate for a minute if you want.
Are they an EMT? What?
He's a firefighter, like EMT.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, yeah, I guess it could have been.
Yeah. What do you mean?
He's not working right now.
Oh, no?
Just doing his thing. Yeah, leave that out.
Leave it out. Leave it out.
Yeah, I plan on, I'm going to be going camping on the 4th.
Yeah, this is exciting.
lucky.
Tell us about this. Right after his bong rip.
So, I'm going to try either half a tab or a whole tab of acid. And I've never done acid before, so we're going to see about that.
Are you going with good people?
Yeah, I'm going with some people that I know from a workplace. So.
Oh, that's good. You trust them though?
I do. Yeah, they're really good people. I've hung out with them at their house before and stuff like that.
I do worry though because you're not in the greatest headspace sometimes.
I know sometimes, yeah, like the depression does get the best of me, but I hear it increases serotonin. So
yeah,
so
I'm on the
shouldn't be
fence
too bad.
with acid. Like I want to do it.
I'm hoping it's sunny, and I'm gonna like prepare myself with like a good happy music playlist and stuff like that.
Okay. And I'm sure the nature's gonna be popping, dude. Like
yeah, and I'm gonna be around,
your mind's gonna be blown.
Yeah, I'm gonna be around some good people, so that I know care about me. So
yeah,
good.
Yeah, at least to an extent.
And that's you're doing the 4th of July.
Yeah, 4th of July weekend.
So you're doing like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know what day of the week 4th of July falls on this year.
I think it's Saturday.
It is. So we on like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th or something.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get out of. Yeah.
Everyone's on the move, man. Everyone's going places.
What are you doing for 4th?
I don't know yet. Because the other roommate, Sean, I have to take Sean to the airport Sunday morning at 5:30. We have to leave here because he's flying back to Texas to see some family. I don't know what I'm doing for the 4th because, I don't know.
You want to go camping with me?
No, I'm sure Lauren has something scheming. I don't know.
Might have a barbecue with my dog moms. If you want to come.
Okay.
We're hoping that if the dogs play, then maybe like they won't get scared from the fireworks as much. Like they'll be distracted.
Worked up and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if it works.
Did you guys get any cool fireworks yet? Did you guys buy any fireworks?
Nah, I don't really care about the fireworks.
Yeah,
I do like them. I grew up on like doing fireworks on the res, like right under them. We called it duck and dive. So you like, it's pretty extreme out there. Like the whole res goes to this field and lights off their fireworks, and like the fireworks stands go and light off all their fireworks, and it's like loud and crazy, and it's fun.
Yeah, I've never really spent a lot of money on fireworks or anything.
Yeah.
I'm happy when other people have them. I just don't ever.
That's why I more go to watch too. I'm not like a lighter offer, but it's
a lighter offer. And dude, you could get like seriously hurt sometimes with fireworks. Like,
yeah.
Like you could end up a Jane Doe.
Or the male version, a John Buck.
Dude, that was so funny. Like.
I'm still convinced it's John Buck. I don't know about John
Lacey
Doe.
never heard of John Doe, only Jane Doe.
So there's John Doe and Jane Doe.
No, it's John Buck, like a male deer.
I mean, I guess it would make more sense. Yeah. We got a John Buck? No, it's a John Doe. Really? That's weird. It's unusual.
Does he have antlers?
I saw. Oh yeah, I went to like the river, yesterday, I guess it was, and I saw a pretty doe. It was very pretty.
Could you swim in the river? Was it warm enough?
Yeah. I'm just not a swimmer.
Oh.
I can't swim that well, and I've almost drowned a few times. So like, I'm just kind of like water. I'm just not good with water. I'm like a cat. But no, I don't know. But yeah, saw one doe.
Wando.
Wando.
Oh, that could be a good plant name too.
Oh yeah, I got this bitchin' new plant for my window.
Oh yeah.
I need a name for that, so.
I voted Gracia.
Grape Shasta.
Grape. It's purple.
Gracia.
Gracia? Her name is Grape Shasta.
Let her Gracia with her presence.
Gracia for short.
Gracia.
Get over here, Gracia. You look just like your mother who left me.
You disgust me. Clean up.
You're never gonna marry a man. No one's gonna want to marry you. No, those are pretty flowers, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Gracia. I didn't mean it.
Because I killed my last plant, as you can see.
You're not even gonna try to revive it?
I'll keep it on the table here, on our podcast table.
We need revival.
Yeah, give it some water. Yeah, I currently have a dying plant here, but I really
it's
think
very apparent.
it's very apparent. But it's for the office here. The 20 pod is.
She looked nice while she did. You
know?
Oh,
we're dead plant kind of material.
We're constantly adding new pieces to the 20% family, dude.
We got some White Claws, a kombucha, and a Shasta, and an ounce of weed.
Well, yeah, a little less than an ounce there.
Some other stuff.
I've been so busy the last couple of days, just having fun and shit. I haven't even really been smoking weed.
Yeah,
not a ton. This is the most I've smoked.
It can get to a point with weed where you're just numbing yourself. Yeah. Just cause.
Yeah.
I only smoke socially
and
now.
It does get kind of exhausting.
I
don't smoke by myself anymore.
Really?
I stopped a month ago smoking by myself. So just cause I just was starting to get bad anxiety again, and just really lazy, and all I would do is smoke and lay around, and days would it just felt like my days were flying by because I wasn't doing anything. So by not smoking, I just by myself.
I don't know. I feel like in some way I'm always gonna just smoke.
Yeah, it's definitely a personal
I definitely, I'm not gonna be rolling blunts every day when I'm a dad and stuff, I guess, but
I mean, even so, I definitely obviously I love weed, and
yeah,
it was just my own personal and I probably will go back to smoking more daily. I always kind of taken breaks in this type of way, I guess. I'll smoke heavy and then take a break, and then
I stopped smoking for a few months.
It makes me appreciate pot more, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Because I was basically the most I was smoking was an ounce a week, and then but then I took 3 or 4 months from not smoking at all, and I didn't have a problem. I didn't sit there and think about it or anything. It didn't feel trying to lay off the alcohol or pills or something. It was a lot easier to lay off.
Yeah, and I mean right now it's an ounce a week. It's pretty I would say an eighth under an ounce a week for between the both of us.
Yeah.
So we don't have a problem.
No. It's under control.
I know what I'm doing, Mom. Gosh.
I know what I'm spending my money on. I'm making investments. Mental investments.
Anyway, Mom, do you want to buy a pager by chance, or any of your friends?
Invest in my...
We have a multi-level marketing scheme towards pagers.
Dude,
it's a pyramid scheme.
We need to come up with our own pyramid scheme.
All you guys have to do is get 2 or 3 of your friends to get pagers as well. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to...
No, but we should come up with some hilarious product and
once
try
a month,
and do a pyramid
I'll
scheme.
page each one of you, telling you how good of a job you're doing.
Be like Bitcoin, the more you convince people to have it, the bigger it'll get, and the more successful.
Walk around with a Bluetooth.
The more it'll be worth.
Bluetooth. That was a big
Hold
thing.
on. I think I'm getting a page. Someone's beeping me.
I'm just picturing some sassy black lady with long nails with this driving on the highway that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta go check. My pager says I have to check my fax machine.
Do people still fax? Is that?
I think so, man.
Yeah, I was dealing with lawyer shit for my,
You sent a fax for your divorce. You sound 60, bro.
He does, yeah.
I didn't.
His lawyer did.
No, I had to download a stupid scanner app.
Yeah.
And scan each fucking document.
Were you confused, old man?
I was confused because it was fucking, you had to convert it and into an attachment somehow to get on the computer and fucking send it to that company, and it was what's going on here? No one uses just can I Venmo you? Can I screenshot it and text it to you? How about that? Like, you have a phone number. I know you do. Lawyers are... it's just a bunch of hoops that I've jumped through. I have...
Well, you know what they say.
Yeah.
Blind is love.
Blind is definitely love.
Amen to that.
Yeah. I wish
is
I was
love.
blind. No, I would go deaf over blind.
Deaf over blind?
Deaf over blind. Blind is love.
Yeah, I would rather be deaf
All right,
over
yeah.
blind.
Yeah.
I like
We would
beautiful
all
things.
go...
Beautiful things.
We would all
Can't
choose
beat that.
deaf over blind, for sure, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, on that note, wow. Thanks for really...
We all chose deaf over blind, but we have a podcast where people listen to us.
Thank you for listening to 20%.
Subtitles. I don't know. I just like, that was awful. I don't know why.
No, stop. You're fine.
Okay.